Hey guys, welcome back, and we last left off as we were about to finish chapter 4. And I want to thank Andres. Thank you for the coffee, man. Really appreciated. And as you mentioned, I can't wait as well to get into Gothic Arcalos. So we're gonna go across the pass, and as soon as we go across the pass, we enter chapter 5, called The Departure. So, without further ado, let's depart into the departure. So, let's hit it. Yep. So we're in the home stretch now, boys. Let's see, the Master of the Dragons. Sounds familiar. Now, where did I read that? The Halls of Verdurat is a book that we gave to Pyrocarp. Xardas used to have that book. Let us teleport to Xardas and see what we can find out. Oh, I'm hearing some demons in Xardas' tower. Man must be having a party over there, doesn't he? Let's talk to Lester. You don't look all that hot, man.
You didn't look all that hot.
I don't feel all that hot either, man. I'm totally wiped out, and I've got a constant headache. Every time one of those Black Hoods shows up, it gets worse.
And I can tell you exactly why.
Yeah? I don't think I want to know.
These Black Hoods, or the Seekers, as we magicians call them, used to be the followers of a powerful archdemon. Does that ring a bell?
No. Unless you're trying to tell me that...
Yes, exactly. The Seekers used to be followers of the Sleeper, the renegade sect crackpots from the swamp camp. They're your people, Lester, the former Brotherhood of the Sleeper. Now, they're nothing but soulless minions of evil.
I had a notion, but I hoped it wasn't true. Do you mean he came back? Is the Sleeper here again?
Good question. All I know for sure is that I need to stop the Seekers before they become too powerful.
I don't like it. But I suppose you're right. I'm sorry, but all this crap is getting to my head. I think I'll have a rest first.
Oh, okay, you don't look all that
You
hot.
didn't look...
I think
Where's Xardas, man?
Where's Xardas?
he's gone. And he left these demonic beings behind in his tower. I think he doesn't want anyone sniffing around his tower in his absence.
Where did he go?
He didn't say. He only asked me to give you this letter from him. I read it. Sorry, I was curious.
And?
No idea. I didn't understand a word, man. But one thing's clear to me. We won't see him again anytime soon. I think things just got too hot for him, and he headed for the hills.
Xardas? No, he always has a plan. He's the planning and cunning type. Let's see the letter. Oh yeah, let's read the pure life energy and the pure mana. Since we know how to create healing elixirs, we can also make pure healing potions now. And the same for pure mana. These are basically the prerequisites to learning them. So, Almanac of the Possessed, Xardas' letter. I suspected one of the dragons in the Valley of Mines was the source of evil. I was wrong. If everything has come to pass as I expect, you should now be seeking the halls of Irdarath. The book you gave to Pyrakar contains all the clues you need. I should have known why the Seekers wanted it so badly. You must get it back. The words, Zarak Bendardo, open it. Don't tell anybody about this. I will attend to more important things now. I cannot help you with your last task. Only you can defeat the source of evil. We shall meet again. Xardas. Okay. Let's see exactly what surprises Xardas left for us in his tower. So what do we have? Beliar's Wrath, huh? What do we have over here? That's one demon. A couple of demons in the doorway. And... oh yeah. He's strong. But our sword is actually stronger. He also has a friend. That's a perfect moment to pop a greater healing spell if I ever saw one. So that's 2 demons down, but I'm hearing more. So clearly Xardas left some more friends for us to play with. Let's see, what do we have? Might as well pop one of these. And if we get too low, we can always pop another healing spell. I can't actually reach it left. Not to Xardas, greater healing, please. These ice lances don't do anything, do they? Nope. Let's recover our mana. Might as well handle them in melee, if I can actually. Okay, that's 1 demon down. Do we have any more health spells? We do not. We have a useless fireball spell. Oh, that's not good. That is really not good at all. So let's quick load the game or reload the game. Okay. So I reloaded the game exactly before I engage in combat. Okay. I got stuck for some reason in the hitbox of the demon and couldn't move. Oh well. Let's re-kill them, I guess. Let's see if we can actually lead one of them. Yep. Okay, this is actually way better now. Okay, I figured out the rhythm on how to fight them. As long as we hit them fast enough, they're gonna stagger and they don't have enough time to hit us back. So the moral of the story is, kids, punch them faster than they can punch you. Okay. Let's do a greater healing now. Kill the next demon. Okay. And there's one more. And let's pop another greater healing, shall we? And I'm hitting another demon upstairs. So, did Xardas leave anything for us? No.
Nothing to plunder.
Other than a bunch of pet demons. And a mysterious letter, he left nothing else. So we know we need to get the book, The Halls of Xardas, from Pyrakar. What do we have up here? We have a Demon Lord. Which is basically just a souped up version of a regular demon. That does a lot of damage to us. And we're stuck because of the hitbox. Ooh. Okay. Fortunately, he can't actually bypass that area, so let's pop a Pure Life Energy. Is the lightning spell even gonna do anything to it? Or the Beliar's Wrath? Yeah, I highly doubt it. They're pretty much immune to magic. And I'm pretty sure they're also immune to fire, so... Ooh, that was a close one. One more hit, and he would have torn us asunder. Okay, one more hit and you're dead, though. Okay, 600 experience points for the Demon Lord.
Nothing to be had there.
And of course, all he has is some potions. Let's see what other spells from the Claw of Beliar we can get. It's the same, really? I don't offer anything. Seriously? I'm guessing we're gonna get new spells in chapter 6 then? Alrighty then. Let's jump right down. Obviously take some stupid damage. Shall we pop? Yeah, we might. Yeah, an elixir actually sounds pretty good. And since we have so many of these healing herbs, so the plan right now is, let's go to the monastery. Or should we go to the city? No, let's go to the city. Visit the potion vendors first. See what permanent potions we can get, first of all. And then we're gonna visit the monastery. Now, on the map, a lot of seekers will have spawned again. And this time in groups of 3. So Lester, where's Xardas?
Where's Xardas?
He's gone. I think he does.
Where did he go?
He didn't.
And
No, I think.
Okay.
he didn't.
We
Good.
already know all of
You-
these things. Talk to Xardas, yeah. So we need to read these things again. Xardas' letter. Really? Okay. Talk to Lester again.
You
Thank you. Our speed potion wore off. And we might as well go to the city the old-fashioned way. And pretty confident we're gonna encounter at least 6 seekers along the way. They do tend to patrol across the same paths. And they're gonna go, oh, there he is, as seekers usually do. So if there are no seekers on this path, it means they have to be near Lobard's farm. So chapter 5 is gonna be pretty much, and this is a minor spoiler alert, but we are gonna we're gonna have to leave the island at some point, and we cannot go back, which means that we have to make sure we finish up everything there is to do on the island of Korinnes in Jarkandar and the Valley of Mines. This means visiting Vendor, clearing the map of all mobs that are left. Huh. Ah, I see a seeker. And one more. Dodge your hit though. Okie dokie. Let's see. How are we doing on... Actually doing pretty well on potions. Now, if memory serves, there's a patrol of 3 seekers in this forest that spawn around here. Should be right over the next bend, if I remember. They do tend to wander a lot. And one of the reasons I want to make sure... Yep, there's...
There he is.
There they are. 3, 4, 5. There they are. So 1.
There he is.
I'm gonna hide behind a rock. Pop a pure mana potion. Beliar's Wrath? Sure, why not? And finish you off with a couple of lightning bolts. And you as well. Let's dodge his hits. And one more lightning bolt. And he's gone. Okay, let's see. What do you have for us? Healing potions. Bah, we have so many of healing So many of those. What about speed potions? Does any of you bastards have any speed potions? Come on. Mana extracts. Ugh. Ugly freaks. So you guys were in swamp camp, huh? See kids, this is what happens when you use too much swamp weed, alright? Swamp weed is a gateway drug. First you smoke swamp weed, then you go worshipping the sleeper, and then you end up worshipping Beliar. Suddenly you're wearing black robes, you have tattoos all over your face, you're practicing black magic, enslaving people. Don't do swamp weed, kids. This is a public service announcement. Okay, let's, ooh, what's going on here? So Lord Hagen seems to have prepared the troops. Interesting. Let's, visit Zuris, not Zuris, Salandril, that's his name.
No idea, you tell me.
See what potions Salandril has for us in Chapter 5. Show me your wares.
Show me your wares.
It's my pleasure, Reverend Brother.
Elixirs of healing. I was hoping you'd have something better, to be honest. So all you have. What about you, Lutero? Anything good on you?
Show me your
Speed potions and a King's Sorrel and a scroll for the Army of Darkness.
Show.
Good movie, by the way. I highly recommend it.
I hardly know what to believe.
I really love Bruce Campbell as an actor. Ash versus the Evil Dead. Ash and the Army of Darkness. Awesome series. Really sad the show got cancelled. It was gory, it was tongue-in-cheek.
That would be a
It didn't take itself seriously. It had everything I love in a movie series. And great one-liners, by the way. Constantino. What recipes can you teach?
I know a few.
The Elixir of Life.
The Elixir of Life! A rare brew. Not so much because of the effort. The potion actually isn't all that hard to make. But the ingredients are very rare. You need healing roots and King's Sorrel.
What recipes?
What recipe?
I'm sorry. There is nothing else I could teach you.
Okay, show me your wares.
Show me your wares.
Let's see, what does he have? 2 King's Sorrel, Snapper Weed, Dragon Root. You know what? I'm just gonna buy everything you have and sort it out later. At this point in the game, gold isn't really all that valuable for us. We are gonna clear all our inventory eventually. Sell everything we have. But the most important thing is figure out how many permanent stats we can get. Because one of our goals, remember, is to get to 300 mana. Now we already have 2 potions I haven't drunk yet. Permanent mana potions.
Show me your wares.
5 speed potions. Thank you very much. I'm actually also gonna buy these Oblivion scrolls as well. I'm gonna show you the best way to use Oblivion scrolls in the game.
Really, how interesting.
And let's talk with Edda, get some soup.
Could you cook?
Nothing.
Thank you, Edda. So who's next? We have Zuris and Sagita to visit. And afterwards we can pretty much go to the monastery. And off screen I'll probably clear the seekers off the map. Apuin, can you make me a prophecy?
Can you make me a prophecy?
Yes,
How much?
for a paltry.
1,000 gold coins, yes please.
Tell me about the future.
All right.
I am ready.
Darkness pervades the land. Evil will triumph. The king shall lose his war against the orcs. You shall return, but you shall not find peace. That's all. There's nothing more I can see.
Should you make
Can you
it?
make me a...
Oh, son of the mysterious only.
Yeah, okay, so that's some Abuin. Spoiler alert, man. Spoiler alert. So the king is gonna lose the war. That's actually pretty spoilish of you.
You don't say.
Zuris, what do you have?
Show me a...
So we have
Really?
an
How
elixir of
interesting.
life, not that interesting. Some pure mana potions.
I won't tell her anything from now on.
Might as well buy all the potions he
You don't
has.
say.
Keep those in stock for
Don't tell her
later.
that.
Let's
That's
go to
not
the
what my husband
tavern
thinks.
and visit Sagita, and then we can go to the
Really?
monastery.
How interesting.
So, to the tavern. Sagita should be this way. Are we gonna run into... Yep. We're gonna run into some more seekers around the way. Let's put some Beliar's Wrath. And another pure mana, sure. And a couple of lightning spells. So it's 2 lightning spells and 2 2 Beliar's Wrath spells to kill a seeker. It's actually way easier to just kill them in melee, but eh. I really want to get rid of the pure mana potions as fast as possible. Same applies for the pure life ones. Let's see, any other seekers around? Yep. Here's another one. Let's hide behind this. Actually, we don't really need to hide. Let's give him some lightning, shall we? Do you have any more friends around? You don't. Good to know.
Nothing there.
Oh yeah, and if I remember right, we should encounter a couple of NPCs on the road over here, but we have to be very careful they don't die. Let's see, where are they? Where are they? It's Rosie and Till. Okay, so we need to make sure no seekers are patrolling this road, because one seeker can easily kill them both. So okay, any other seekers around? I think we're okay. I think they will be okay. Alrighty then, let's jump down to Sagita and then we can go back to the monastery. Report to Pyrakar and see how we proceed further. Our speed potion wore off, of course. Any seekers in the forest around here? There should be a few. Any blessed soil here? Nope. Let's visit Sagita. See whatever spawned in her inventory in chapter 5. What can you teach me?
What potions can you teach me to brew?
So, which potions
Ooh, the elixir of dexterity is 20 points now. That's a lot.
What wares do you have to offer?
Tell me what you want.
I want... What do you have? King's Sorrel, Snapper Weed. Gonna buy pretty much everything you have. Pure mana, sure. Pure life as well, why not? And everything you have, why not? I'm gonna empty your entire inventory and make you a rich woman. How about that? Okay. It's not like we really need money at this point, except for potions. And maybe a few spell scrolls. What did we buy? Pure life energy, yeah. Why not? Let's, What do we want to go? The monastery first, or... You know where I want to go? I want to go to Elena and empty my inventory. We're gonna use her as a merchant. For the moment, at least. If I remember right, actually a seeker should spawn. But I guess they don't spawn here. I remember at one point some seekers spawning close to these guys and burning them alive. But I guess my memory isn't what it used to be. Or maybe they were patrolling seekers and that's why I remember it like that. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's quickly clear our inventory and head to the monastery, report to Pyrocar. We also need to visit Fekla to get some more stew. Since it's chapter 5, that means we can get more stew because we killed some dragons. So, hi Fekla.
Hey, you! Can I have some more of your stew?
You're always hungry, aren't you? Just what is it you do all the time?
I've done in a few dragons.
Oh, I guess it's time for a hearty bowl of stew then.
Can I have some more of your stew?
That was it. No more stew left over.
Okay, no more stew.
I couldn't care less.
Fine with me. And Elena. Hey, girly.
Has anything significant happened lately?
Everybody keeps talking about the impending orc attack, but I don't really believe in that. I think we're safe from them here on the farm.
Show me your wares.
What can I offer you?
What do you have?
Same old thing.
I'm gonna buy your food, sure. And, no.
I used to say that myself. Of course we got.
Let's sell everything we have. Everything we don't need. So we do not need ranged weapons. Don't need the heavy branches. Don't need the bolts and arrows. What else don't we need? Sulfur we don't need. Swamp weed. The dragon scales. Actually, I'm not sure if we need those. I know we need those as a mercenary, but let's see. Pure life energy. The Diary of Cornelius. Spirit of the Wine. What else? Aquamarine, sure. Sell all of these because we have backups. The Eye of Enos, we need to keep that. Okay. Not a lot of stuff. Let's yeah. Let's see it Feckless too. So 126 strength, 260 mana. Okay. With those 2 points, this King Sorrel, I think we might actually be able to reach 300 mana. So let's teleport to the monastery. Where is the monastery? Where is the monastery? Not the tavern, not Xardas. I need the monastery. Hey Melton. I killed all the dragons.
I killed all the dragons.
Really? So there's more than a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Now all we have to do is cut off the head of evil. If you have indeed done that, then we shall win the war.
Who, me?
You, of course. Who else?
Well, Abwin is basically canon right now, right? Like,
You already know what I think.
the old tobacco peddler.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Teach me.
Teach me.
Destroy
They're all
undead,
just rumors.
fear. Yeah. These are all kind of crappy
Hey, you know.
spells.
Pay for it.
Let's report back to
There have been no
Pyrocar,
kinds of
shall
rumors.
we? Hey, Pyrocar. I talked to the dragons.
I talked to the dragons.
What did they say?
They kept talking about the power of their master and how he settled in the halls of Irdarath.
Enos be with us. The Black Temple has regained its power and is now sending its henchmen into our world.
That's totally obvious.
All the dragons are dead.
That is good news indeed, but it does nothing to change our situation, which seems hopeless. The Seekers still have not left. On the contrary, I hear more and more reports that during these last few days, their numbers have even increased. Killing off the dragons has dealt the enemy a blow, but it did not suffice. We need to dig this evil out by the roots.
Okay, what are the halls of Ildarath.
What are these halls of Irdarath?
The Eastern Invocation Temple of the god Beliar. There are 4 of them in the land of Myrtana, but this one is probably the most terrifying temple of all. About 40 years ago, the northern and western temples of this horrible deity were destroyed. The brave knights of that time gave their all to raise those mighty constructions to the ground. Back then, the black hordes of the enemy were helpless against the superior numbers and the heroic courage of the knights and paladins. It would have been easy to destroy the other 2 temples as well and rid the land of evil forever. But after the second temple fell, they simply disappeared.
Disappeared? An entire temple? Yeah, right.
Do not mock me. The situation is serious. If the halls of Irdarath have indeed regained their power, then it will not be easy to defeat the enemy. For that, you would have to find it first. And I think that this will be your next and hardest task.
We shall see.
I can tell you even more.
I can tell you even more about those possessed.
Speak!
I've found another...
That is good. Take this.
Okay, thank you for the gold. Xardas' book.
Xardas' book, which was believed to be lost. Where is it?
I have been expecting you would ask that, but I fear that it will be of no help to you. It has been magically sealed. I took it to one of our lower vaults, and even we have so far tried in vain to open it. That accursed Xardas has played a dirty trick on us.
Can I see the book?
Be my guest. I cannot imagine you being successful where the greatest masters of our monastery have failed. But go ahead and give it a try. Talamon is not going to stop you.
Okay. Let's talk to Serpentes. Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
No?
About the forged mine shares.
I've been able to retrieve a few mining shares.
Very good. You must remove them all from circulation. This is poison for the people. Bring them all to me. Here, I will give you the necessary means.
Okay. So we know Salandril has 2 of them, which means there's another merchant we maybe have missed that has the last mining share.
Any news?
Not at the moment.
Okay. We also level up, which means we can unlock the 5th circle of magic. Let's talk to Karas and see if his amulet is ready. The amulet of protection for the Seekers.
Hey, you! So what about the protective amulet you promised me?
Patience. I'm still working on it.
Okay, I want to learn the 5th circle.
I want to learn the 5th circle of magic.
Then enter now into the 5th circle of magic. You will command mightier magic than ever before. Use its power wisely, brother, for the darkness is still strong, and so are your enemies. I cannot accompany you into the 6th and highest circle of magic. Pyrokar himself will ordain you when the time comes.
Okay, teach me.
Teach me.
Summon Demon, 20 learning points. Now that's a lot. Let's see, is this the 5th circle of magic? Let's see what spells we get up to 5th circle. Ice Wave, that's actually pretty cool. Large Firestorm, Summon Demon, Heal Heavy Wounds. It's not that impressive. What about this one? Is this the 6th? This is the 4th. This is probably the 3rd. The 6th circle, Fire Rain, Breath of Death. Now that sounds interesting. Wave of Death, so Black Pearls. 3 of them use Black Pearls and Shrink Monster as well. Wonder if we could have shrunk a dragon.
He never would have thought of
That would have
himself.
been cool. We have a dragon root over here. Over here we haven't used. Let's pop a
Don't
speed
tell me you
potion.
didn't know that.
And let's go down, talk to Talamon. The fire mage that usually has nothing to say. Also, let's talk to Neoras. Is the potion ready, dude?
Hey,
Hey, you!
I suppose the potion is not ready. I did... Yeah, I did complete it, but I'm guessing it's Actually, you know what? What is it? Day 166? Let's advance the time a couple of days, shall we? Just a few days. See if the potion is ready. So let's do a time skip. Okay, so it's a couple of days later.
Hey, you!
And it seems the potion is ready.
I've come to get that ominous dragon egg potion.
Yes, I've just finished it. I haven't tested it, and I accept no responsibility, do you hear?
Give it here already.
All right. Hopefully the stuff won't make your head explode.
Okay. Let's see, what is this potion? Potion of dragon egg secretion. That's actually pretty cool. So it increases our strength by 3 and...
Hey, you!
We probably are gonna fight dragonfire in the future.
I tried out your dragon egg brew. Great stuff.
Very interesting. I absolutely must carry on my research.
Could you make me more of it?
Better if we try the whole thing again in a few weeks. Otherwise, you'll probably grow horns.
Alrighty. Let's continue on. Talk to Talamon.
You are not permitted to go further. Turn back.
Pyrakar says I'm allowed to examine Xardas's book.
So he says that. All right, you may enter. The book you are looking for is over there on the alchemist's bench.
Yeah, okay, thank you. What is this? What does this book stand teach us? Nope. The Halls of Irdaraf. Okay. What does this book stand? Nothing interesting. What about here? Just wanna double check there's nothing else. No. It's teaching us how to make healing potions. We already know that. And this one? Permanent potions. No, thank you. Okay. Let's open the book and read it. So, the Halls of Irdaraf.
Zarek Bandardo. Ah, the book's open. There's a letter and a key hidden inside.
Okay. The lamp carries light into the lower regions. Huh. Is this a clue? Maybe. Aha! This lamp. Well, it's a library, so of course it has a secret entrance. Alrighty, interesting. And this key from the book, The Halls of Irdaraf. Okay. Let's pop ourselves a light scroll. Let's see what we find down here. Some skeletons. Well, fortunately we're at a point in the game where skeletons are disappointingly easy to kill. Speaking of, anything else? It does look like a maze, doesn't it? So this is a dead end.
Nothing to plunder.
Okay. Let's go left. Pop maybe not mana essence, but a mana extract. Okay, this works. Maybe even 1 mana elixir. Okay, so this is another dead end, which means this has to be the right way. Let's see what's on this side. Okay. I don't think we need the speed potion right now. Let's see, left or right?
Nothing there.
Okay, let's check on this side first. Is this a... Oh, I see lamps. So yep, when you see lamps, you're going the right way. Well, this is not good. We are gonna take some damage, I'm guessing. Yep. until we free ourselves, we are gonna take some damage. Can't be helped. Okay. Let's handle him in melee. So let's see. Pop a pure mana potion.
Nothing there.
Loot the skeletons. Let's see, what do we have on this side? So we know that's the correct way to go. Anything else on this side? More skeletons. Okay. What else do we have on this side? More dead ends? Yep, more dead ends. I think this might be the point to pop a speed potion. Any spell scrolls to help us? No. Let's pop a pure life energy just in case. So, nothing else on this side. We've already been here. Okay. So, quick save the game.
Nothing there.
I kind of want to
Nothing to be
leave
had
this
there.
skeleton mage alive, so maybe later on we can... Actually, let's close the door behind us. Maybe you can use him later on so he can summon some more skeletons for us to fight. So what do we have? More skeletons. Okay. What else?
Nothing there.
So I'm guessing Xardas either built this or he knew there were some catacombs down here and he placed some guardians right under the noses of the fire mages. So what do we have in the distance? Couple of demons. How are we gonna handle this? The Army of Darkness? Or maybe. Let's see. Let's see if we can aggro just one. Okay, we aggroed just one at least. So let's pop pure mana. And I think we're just gonna go in melee, just like Xardas' tower. And that's a demon lord. Well, I don't want to take too much damage. It's actually pretty easy to die to them, so... Okay. Pure life energy. Up another light scroll. This is not gonna be a difficult fight, it's just gonna be a tedious one. Okay. Fortunately, they're so dumb, they get their wings stuck in the corridor. Yep, at least one of them is dead. And the next one. Okay. And I think there's one more demon left. Come on. Come on. Come on. And that's it. Final demon. Whew. That was a fight. Okay.
Nothing to plunder.
Nothing to plunder. We have an almanac over here. Let's read it. I hope the dome may protect the ore from the menace of Beliar. The king is naive enough to believe that we built the dome as protection against breakouts. Well, as long as such ruses enable us to fulfill our higher goals, let it be so. I can only hope we have enough time to prepare for the fight. As soon as the dome around the valley has been erected, I will use all the power at my disposal to intervene in the impeding fight. I followed the instructions and simply poured Inos's holy water over a blank runestone and a rune table. The runestone was destroyed. I suspect this spell really is accessible only to the One. I have left the holy aura of Inos in the protection of the monastery. The abbot will take care of it until the One reveals himself. The tears of Inos may have a vital part to play in the fight ahead, but it's too dangerous to keep them where all can see. It's better to leave them here in the library. So, I'm guessing this was penned here by Xardas. Have a mysterious potion, a dusty book, and a sea chart to the Isle of Erdaraf. And the book stand, what do we have here? Law of the island, okay, we already know that. So let's see, what exactly did we get? We have the Tears of Inos. What happens if we drink it? Strength plus 5, Dexterity plus 5, and we are completely healed. Interesting. So, quick load the game. And we're not gonna drink it just yet. The crumpled leather, Xardas leather, the halls of Irdaraf. And so I concealed the entrance to the library behind a secret door to protect my records of Beliar's temples. If my brothers had known of these records, the fools would have probably destroyed them all. Now all they know is that these temples used to exist. Just to be sure, I have sworn some servants to protect the library. The key opens the last door. Aha, so Xardas did know where the Temple of Irdaraf was. So he clearly has a side agenda. And we have a dusty book. I am now certain that the building is the halls of Irdaraf. They are located on an island quite near the harbor of Korinis. Beliar's interest in the ore mines is obvious. The signs are unmistakable. When the One comes, he will need all the help we can give him. Beliar is already too strong. If have succeeded in obtaining some valuable artifacts, which I will keep down here just in case. That was a typo. I suspect the Chosen One will come from among our ranks, so I have written some instructions in the almanac for him. I am now certain we cannot stay the hand of fate. As soon as Beliar feels strong enough, he will arise and seek to rule the world. I must find the One, else we are all doomed. Okay, and this is the sea chart. 4856, so I'm guessing that's latitude and longitude. And alrighty. Now here's the thing. If you are a paladin, and I'm just gonna quickly open the free cam mode so you can actually see this. If you are a paladin, from what I remember, you are given a rune or something like that. So enter Marvin mode, so you can enter this chamber over here, which can be accessed eventually by this lamp. And inside the chest you find some pretty cool stuff. Let's pop a pure life, I guess. Pure life energy. 1 speed potion. Avoid the skeleton mage. Which I assume... Yep, I assume he's still there. Have fun. I'm gonna come back for you later, when I'm gonna grind some experience on him. I'll probably have him summon me some 100 skeletons or so just to kill. Just so I can use up a few of my resources. Hey, Talamon.
Hey.
Found a secret door.
I found a secret door.
What? Where?
Behind a bookshelf.
What's behind it?
It looks like an old underground vault.
That is important news. I shall inform Pyrokar of it immediately. Meanwhile, you must find out what's in this cellar.
I've been to the vault.
I've been to the vault.
And what did you find?
It's teeming with monsters down there.
There must be something. Keep looking, and show no mercy to those beasts.
I've been to...
And what did you...
It's teeming...
There must...
Okay, so I'm guessing because we have not killed the skeleton mage, we don't get the dialogue option to tell him that we cleared the vault. In any case, let's go to Xardas. and have him ask him if he finally finished the freaking amulet first. Is the amulet ready, man?
So what about the protective amulet you promised me?
I'm finished. Here, take a look. It has turned out beautifully. Carry it with you always, and the Seekers will not be able to drag you down into their mental abyss.
Thank you.
Okay, how are your studies
How are your studies coming along?
The enemy has...
Okay, we already know this dialogue option.
Hey, you!
What about high class? Teach me.
Teach me.
No thank you.
Found anything out yet?
Well, I cannot...
What
Well, demons...
Okay, not interesting. So yeah, you know what I think I'm gonna do? Off screen, I think I'm gonna have the damn skeleton mage summon me a few hundred skeletons. Level up, let's say, maybe 10 more levels to 58, because at this point of the game, it doesn't really matter. We're strong enough to finish the game as it is. The last boss fight is incredibly easy to kill if you use a simple certain tactic, and I'm gonna show you the tactic when we get there. So I just wanna learn a few spells, just so we can have fun with them. So in the meantime, let's can we talk to Pyrocar about what we found? Pyrocar, teach me the last circle of magic.
Teach me the last circle of magic.
A lot of time has passed since you have entered the bond with the fire. Much has happened, and we find no rest. You are the chosen of Enos. Therefore, you will need all your strength to prevail in your battles. I shall now consecrate you, Chosen One. You are entering the 6th circle. May you bring light and disperse the darkness. You can now learn the magic formulas for the last circle from me, if you so desire. Oh, and one more thing. It took me a while to recognize you. You got that letter from me back when they threw you into the barrier.
Yes, you spared me the judge's blathering that way.
And you are the chosen of Enos. Receive now my blessing, O Chosen One. Enos, light of the sun and fire of the world, bless this man, your chosen servant. Give him courage, strength, and wisdom to follow the path which you have ordained for him.
Oh, so this was the dialogue once you entered chapter 6. Huh, weird. I had the impression that you got this dialogue if you got to 300 mana. Huh. I've been able to open Xardas' book.
I've been able to open Xardas' book.
What? How did you do that? It well nigh drove me to despair.
Xardas told me the trick.
Xardas told me the trick.
Ah, is that it? How interesting. I can only hope for you that Xardas' bad influence is not going to spoil you. I am warning you. Do not fall for the tricks of that old devil. You might come to regret it.
Yeah, okay. The prophecy mentions the sacred aura of Enos. What are the tears of Enos?
What are the tears of Enos?
The tears of Enos are nothing but an old child's tale. It tells of how the battle between Enos and Beliar started at the beginning of time.
I found this potion.
I found this potion.
That cannot be. I cannot believe it.
What's the matter?
If these are really the genuine tears of Enos, then...
Hardly.
Do not interrupt me. If these are the real tears of Enos, then we have a powerful weapon against the enemy.
Yeah, okay. What do you mean by weapon?
What do you mean by weapon?
Legend has it that under the influence of this substance, the warriors of Enos were able to perform almost superhuman deeds. They were immune to all kinds of exhaustion and had the strength of 2 bears. The greatest heroic feats of the olden days were only made possible by the tears of Enos.
I understand.
But the tears can bring suffering and death as well. Only the members of our order may drink this draught. Anyone else, even the paladins of our lord, would face a cruel death.
So what are the tears of Enos?
When Enos realized that he had to fight Beliar, his own brother, in order to preserve creation, his sorrow was great. He started to weep, and his tears fell down onto the world. There were many of them, for his heart was so full of grief that he wept for 13 years.
Get to the point.
The people who found his tears and tasted them were filled with supernatural strength and clarity. They recognized the wisdom of Enos's creation and began to serve him. They were the first members of the community of the fire. The tears gave them strength, courage, and wisdom. But that is all very long ago, and it has been more than 250 years since anyone last set eyes on a tear of Enos.
See. Prophecy mentions the sacred aura of Enos.
The prophecy mentions the sacred aura of Enos.
The aura of Enos is an amulet which only the greatest magicians of an era are destined to wear.
What sort of amulet?
What sort of amulet is that?
They say that Enos himself forged it and gave it as a present to humankind. It protects the one who wears it from all kinds of damage.
Okay.
Can I have it?
What? What do you want to do with that?
Go up against the dragon.
Yes, of course. I shall give you the amulet, but handle it with care.
Yeah, sure.
I do not wish to buy it back from a merchant later. Use it well, and may Enos guard you at all times.
Oh, he knows me quite well. He's probably gonna end up buying it from a merchant later. I know where to find the halls of Irdarath.
I know where to find the halls of Irdarath. The temple is on an island. I found a nautical chart which shows the way.
That is great. Then you will need a ship and a crew in order to face the enemy. But remember, you need to be well prepared if you want to vanquish the Master of Irdarath.
Where can I find a crew?
Your crew should consist of men you can trust. Talk to your friends, and think about who could be useful to you once you are on the island. You are going to need a magician as well. But alas, I cannot spare a single man from the monastery. You will have to ask a magician who is not working within the monastery.
Okay. Jorgen is an experienced sailor.
Jorgen is an experienced sailor. He could help me get to the Isle of Irdarath.
That will not be so easy, I fear. He has signed on to work for the Brotherhood. He has neither paid the tribute nor brought us a sheep. Jorgen must finish his work first. Then you can take him with you if you like.
How long will it take?
He used up the provisions which would have lasted a novice 3 weeks, and all on the first day. So I cannot let him go before he has worked hard in our gardens for 3 months.
Do you really think?
Yeah. Basically, we need to pay a lot of money to buy Jorgen's freedom. Who reminds me a lot of Aramis from the Three Musketeers.
Nothing surprising.
Who was a glutton and a drunkard. He was once found in a wine cellar and he basically drank all the wine cellar by himself in a single night. How's life in the monastery?
I'm going out of my mind here. But anyway, thanks for the hint. Milton was indeed able to help me get a place here. Well, what's a body to do? Before I starve in town, I'd rather do what the novices tell me to.
Okay, you'll be alright.
You'll be alright, I think.
What I need is some good old planks beneath my feet.
Okay. Magician outside the monastery, you say? You mean Milton?
Hey, I heard you spent a long time in the monastery cellars. What did you find out?
I know where our enemy is hiding.
I know now where the enemy is hiding. It's a small island not far from here.
This is our big chance. We have to set out at once and destroy evil forever. Have you talked to Diego about it? I think he would want to accompany you. What about Gorn? Talk to him. I heard that he has returned from the Valley of Mines. And don't forget Lester. If you don't drag him out of his valley, he'll rot there. I also know my role in all this. I can increase your mana and be helpful in constructing runes once we face the enemy. When do we start?
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. We should meet at the harbor. Wait for me there.
Good. I'll be there when you're ready.
Where shall I look for a captain?
Ask Jorgen. He's a sailor after all. He should still be in the monastery. But if he can't help you, you'll have to look for someone on the farms or in the city who can navigate your ship. The best thing to do is to talk to Lee, or go to the harbor of Corinus. I can't think of anything better at the moment.
So it says in the scriptures.
Okay. And basically we need to gather a crew, and our crew limit is 9 people. And on top of that we need a captain. We will have 3 choices for a captain. Jorgen is one, Jack,
That's totally obvious.
the lighthouse keeper is another, and Torloff, Lee's right-hand man, is our third option.
That's just what I said.
I want to double check with Pyrocar. Let's see how expensive.
Instruct me.
You don't have to ask me that.
Okay, so they basically cost 20 learning points each. The Breath of Death or the Wave of Death sounds pretty interesting though.
It's not what I heard.
And the Tears of Venus, I think we just drink them. From what I recall, they don't have any other ability. But I want to double check that on the internet to see if they're used for anything else. I know that paladins use them in a quest to consecrate their sword so you can have a really badass sword at the end as a paladin. But other than that, I think as a magician we just drink it and it gives us some stuff, and that's about it. So, thank you guys for watching. This was a big chunk of Chapter 5 actually. What we need to do right now is find ourselves a captain, a crew, and see what other minor quests or things are there to wrap out in Corinus. So I think in the next episode we're gonna do exactly that. Meanwhile, off screen I'll just kill the Seekers across the map and have some fun with the skeleton mage down there. So we're level 48, we're probably gonna be level 58 in the next episode. And all of these resources you see are gonna be way lower than what we have right now. So, thank you guys, gonna see you in the next episode when we're gonna find ourselves a bunch of friends so we can stir up some trouble with, find the island of Erdaroth, and
Can't go on like this forever.
see what ruckus we can start. Thank you guys, and remember, the most important story in the world is your own. Cheers guys, and take care of yourselves.